So how do we let go to grow? In summary, we all want great growing businesses with purpose. Purpose attracts the right people and directs the energy and creates synergy. So navigate the future and let go of the past. So scale with the right teams, people, environment. And why let go? Let go because you need new skills. You need new services. You might even need a side hustle, as we saw with Munch bowls. So in the mentee feedback, we had lots of great feedback around mindset, skills, transition to a new order of business, new business models. I think is absolutely fundamental. If you think about, if you really understand your current business model relative to the extent of disruption that we're experiencing, and believe me, people, this is only the beginning of the disruption. There is no new normal. There's only a new abnormal where everything is going to change dramatically in the coming years. So think about a future business model that is sustainable, and reflect on the capabilities and challenges to be future ready and enable growth. So what does growth mean? It means employment, clients, revenue, not going at all, not doing it all, I think is what that's supposed to say. Working on the business rather than in the business. Yeah, so it's definitely not doing it all. And we had some good stuff on that a bit later. Think about an ecosystem business. How can you attract back to purpose the right ecosystem of collaborators? Embrace change came out. And do you want to leapfrog legacy and build a path to growth? You need to pivot, but how? Don't always do what you've always done, especially with pervasive disruption. Going from an old model to one that is more customer-centric and market relevant. And Guy gave us the example of invest in fishing business rather than just teaching somebody to fish. Solving wicked problems, and address these head on. Nick emphasized, that we often try and brush under the carpet the difficult problems that we have to face. But in these times, it's very important to address these head on. And you can get support to do that. Transform your business, the new abnormal, adapt and be relevant in the new context. Start a side hustle, Nick. I absolutely love the notion of Munch bowls, and especially the fact that they're nutritional. I mean, that's just mind-blowing. And, we need to help you, and everybody in our community needs to help you to get that out there. Letting go is scary. Fear of letting go or sharing, team dynamics, operating style, all these things are affected by letting go. And mindset might be linear, but dynamic impact is everything. So you really need to change your mindset. Change is fundamental. And tech has become so pervasive and overwhelming. And this is why we're democratizing entrepreneurship. So forgive me for the unashamed punt, but what we're really trying to do is help as many people like Nick and like any entrepreneur out there that needs help with being able to do this kind of thing. So great example from Bernard of let go of internal functions. And then Guy added, or no, it was Mike said that added, internally hold on to control of finance, but not accounting, marketing, but not sales, HR, but not personnel, innovation, but not production. I really like that. And then Guy mentioned Grainer's 5 stages of growth, which is an old HBR classic, but still very relevant. So how do we shift, transition? So clear your mind of misconceptions. And I think we've spent months now putting a lot of time and effort into helping people around mindset and exploring mindset and really understanding, how fear impacts your thinking and all these mindset issues that one really needs to come to grips with. So this point about clearing your mind of misconceptions is very, very important because there are exponential possibilities out there. You really need to open your mind to what's possible and explore what's possible. And if you need ideas in that space, this is the right community to find them. So in terms of the team, the right structure, expertise on demand, crowdsourcing, aggregate expertise for specialist skills. It goes back to that thing of you're never going to be an accountant necessarily as an entrepreneur, but you do need to control the finances and understand how to manage financials as from a management accounting perspective. But don't try and do the bookkeeping, for goodness sake. Do cash flow management. That's a very important aspect of entrepreneurship. Aggregate, I've touched on that. Then the point about lean teams. Don't build all the functions on the enterprise map. If you've seen the enterprise value map, you'll see that it's got like almost 100 functions on it. If you think you need to build all of that to build your business, we'll see you, or we won't see you in 5 years' time, because you won't get there. Start your digital journey. So remove manual processes and linear thinking. Adopt exponential thinking and exponential technology. There are so many technologies available as a service that you can incorporate into your business to enable you to scale and grow. But you need to really understand your customer journey, and you need to do some value chain analysis. So understanding your customer journey is about thinking more outside in, and really looking at how you can better and more effectively serve your customer. And then your value chain analysis is really about understanding the way you work and being more efficient in the way you work and operate and serve your customer. So build your agility muscle to adapt. I love that comment from Nick. And really you can leverage the technology disruption. There's never been a time where it's more possible for an entrepreneur to use tech to your advantage. So please explore that and understand that better. And then I think this is the last slide. So walk the path of growth, have a massive transformative purpose. I've added some graphics here about massive transformative purpose. And Nick touched on why in that context. Understand your own why, and then build a purpose that attracts your community to that why, and have a massive transformative purpose, and be resilient and keep looking forward and see the future. And this is one of the tricks that Elon Musk is brilliant at. He's looking 5-10 years ahead, and he starts now with what's possible in 5 or 10 years. And that's why he's doing so well. So be resilient and keep looking forward. Have a vision and a moonshot, but think really big, think ahead, be adaptable and agile, but let go to scale and grow. So think future, visualize, and think, ask yourself often, how might we do this differently? How might we actually have a better way of doing this, rather than the same old, same old. So create intrinsic value, phases, increase value and opportunity. Nick talked us through the growth phases. But your team, your products, your services, and the quality of service needs to match those growth phases. So that's it from me. Thank you so much. I hope, and thank you, Nick. It was really enlightening, and I hope you've enjoyed it.